Hey everyone, happy Monday. I'm coming at you with our movement of the week, and this week is one of my favorites because it's a total body exercise. It's a very functional move, and it's all just body weight, and it can be really challenging in a lot of different awesome ways. So our movement is a bear crawl or a beast walk or hold. So this movement is basically just taking basic crawling movement and throwing it into a workout or doing some different variations. So the great thing about a beast crawl or bear crawl, whatever you want to call it, is that it's not only targeting just core muscles, but it's targeting shoulders, it's targeting chest and back and glutes and legs, and it's total body. So you're getting everything working at once. It is a lot of core because your core has to stabilize while you move through it, but you're basically getting total body, and because you have so many large muscles working, it also gets your heart rate up, so it's a great cardio movement, and it's just really functional. To be able to crawl around on the floor and get up and down off the floor is really important. So I find the concept of crawling really interesting because it's something that we do as a young child or toddler or baby, and then as soon as we learn to walk, we basically stop crawling, and then we never go back to it unless we're doing it in a workout or some sort of training regimen. And then it's really hard and we forget, our body forgets how to do it. So some key things to think about when doing this position is the lower you're going to be to the ground, the more challenging. So it's okay to have your hips a little bit higher, but it's not going to get the full benefit as if you were kind of skimming the ground when you're doing it. So I always say to start in like a tabletop position. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and then lifting off from here. Then when I move, I'm basically moving opposite hand and opposite foot together to crawl, and notice how low I'm staying. So you could do a crawl up here, but it's not going to be as much core because you're not doing as much stabilizing. You're also not going to get quads as much either. It's going to be a little bit more of an upper body exercise. So when we are doing these beast crawls or bear crawls, make sure you're staying nice and low. Even if we're only moving from our tabletop position, let's say maybe you're here and you're just stepping back to a plank, notice that my hips aren't really lifting. So I'm not going here, I'm staying in that plank position, and I'm basically just moving the position of my feet. Okay, so you're gonna see lots of variations of a crawl. Maybe we go here, maybe we move forward, back to the side. So there's a lot of variations of crawling, and it's just so good for you. It's really functional. I think that a lot of times we get hung up on lifting heavy weights in the gym and always getting our heart rate up doing cardio, but if we can't move our body around on the floor crawling, then what do those other things mean? And are they as necessary? Does it matter if we can lift heavy weights if we can't even hold our body and stabilize and get up and down off the ground? So this is one of my favorite moves. It's functional, as you can tell. My heart rate's up and I was just doing a few of them. So it's gonna hit every muscle. It's also gonna really work your joints. So it's great for mobility because you're working your joints in their full range of motion. Wrists, knees, hips, ankles, all kinds of movements, and you're getting, like I said, your bang for your buck, tons of core stability, and I think it's fun. So the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. So have fun with that one this week, and we'll see you at the studio.